What's happening? Of course, you know it's your boy B-Hop Radio shouting. As always, I got my podcast partner off in this thing. OG Gangsta Wicked, the Ghetto Mafia. What's good with it, boss? See that? We done got started. Wick ain't even with us. He left us.
No,
he left us.
He got his makeup on. I know him.
I'm on another planet.
What planet is that called?
It's called Planet Wick.
Planet Wick.
Planet Wick.
What goes on
I'm
Planet
thinking about
Wick?
leaving y'all
Everything
here,
wicked.
man. I'm thinking about with everything going on out here, B-High. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting me another planet. I'm leaving. I'm building me a spaceship, a Wick ship. And I'm trying to leave y'all here, taking me, you know what I'm saying, 10, 11, bad honeys with me. One or two of my player partners. I'm leaving y'all down here, man.
What made you come to that conclusion that you realized that you needed to get the hell out of here?
I'm just trying to get away from you. I mean, I don't know if that's just too straightforward.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
Come on, baby.
He loses all the debates right now.
No, buddy.
Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Before I say something to either one of y'all, let me introduce who I got with us today,
Yeah.
B-High. I got Jerry. Is it Jerry May or Jerry D. May?
nah, you know. It's Jerry D. May.
Even though you just told me that.
Yeah.
You just told me that 1 second ago.
Yeah, and you supposed to have a degree in English for college.
I have a degree, and you remember in Friday when he said, "This is the only thing we need right here."
Oh,
5'2".
Those don't work on paper. They don't work on paper.
5'2".
And we got an Atlanta street legend, man, an industry legend, Rodney Reed. But for people that know him closely, Double R. What's happening, Double R? Welcome to the show, bro.
Hey, how y'all doing, man? Glad to be
Appreciate y'all coming through this thing,
Thank
fellas.
you for having us.
Oh,
Because
really?
I want to jump right into some things right now. Now, on this interview right here, man, let me...
No, it's all about me. So, Double R, what do you think about... Oh, just kidding. Now, you
I like that. Take the control
Come
of the
on,
reins.
man. Let ride.
See, y'all I can't let y'all can't be interactive.
Hey, Scorpio.
I'm gonna wind up putting
We
Double
gonna
R.
ride out.
I'm gonna wind up putting you and Double R out so I can talk to Jerry, man.
Okay.
So now, Jerry, you're a film producer.
Yes.
We're gonna get into the DMX movie that you were shooting before he passed away, the legend.
Okay.
But I want to talk to you about, something that Pimp C, late great Pimp C, a story. I want to give you a story since you are from New York, right?
Right.
And you're one of my New York partners.
Partners.
That's right. Every true Atlanta nigga got a New York partner. We had one from back in the day. Okay, and so I think we were doing a show. I want to say in like 1990. This to all my New York partners.
Right.
And Pimp C, after the show, we at the hotel. And Pimp C came through the door. He come through the door. Bun B went on to the room. Bun B's always, family man. He chilling. Pimp say, "Wicked, I'm gonna be up there to your room in a minute, man. We gonna kick it." I said, "Hell yeah." He said, "You want something to eat?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm gonna bring you some steak and everything." I said, "Say this Pimp C."
No. Like,
Get the dough done. Had 4 or 5 other little partners in there. Pimp C went around the room. I'm Pimp C. Everybody like, "Man, nigga, we know you Pimp C." You know what I'm saying? So he gets him a little New York partner, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody introduce themselves, and my New York partner just says, "Sup, son?" "Sup, son?"
yeah,
So
what's
Pimp
up,
like,
son?
"Yeah, what's up?" So Pimp sits down. Pimp talking to me. Got steak and eggs, and he rolling the good green up, and got his 45 sitting right there. Now, he started telling me, this was before he did the song with Jay-Z. He goes, "Yeah, Wick, man, like the industry was coming out of New York back then. So when he's speaking he's not speaking on street New York,
Right.
he's speaking on the industry. Man, they holding me down, man, in New York, you know what I'm saying? I can't really just get ahead, you know what I'm saying? Because they not feeling a nigga from the South. I don't know if it's my lingo, if I'm too swagged up for them, what it is, man, I'm tired of this New York, man. I'm tired of him." So now while he's saying this, I'm trying to, stop him and say, my partner behind you, he from New York. But my partner behind Pimp C here doing like this.
He don't want to know you from New York.
I'm from New York. So Pimp going on, you know what I'm saying? He rolling. "Yeah, man, sometimes I just want to just cat in the cabin, man." He said, "Yeah, right." Yeah. So I said, "But my boy..." Make a long story short, man, I'm gonna tie this into the late great Tyler Craig. Pimp C had eyes behind his goddamn head. he turned around and said, "Man, I'm just messing with you." You know what I'm saying? He knew from when he walked in the room,
vibe.
when my boy said, "Sup, son?"
Yeah.
that he was from New York.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was just a story from the late great Pimp C, man. You know what I'm saying? He loved New York, man. You know, but he was a very, very intelligent guy. The thing that someone like him is already thinking 5 steps ahead of me to make friends with my partner from New York.
Right.
When that's the last thing we was on, because we on this Pimp C. We finna smoke good. We finna drink good. You know what I'm saying? But he really showing love to one of my little New York partners without him even knowing it. But I want to get into the DMX. I want to pivot to that. It's called pivoting. Mm-hmm. You know about pivoting?
Yeah. Could I comment real quick?
You can.
I could tell that you were real passionate about that story, because your eyes started watering up a little bit and everything. So I know Pimp C, rest in peace. You know what I mean? I could tell that was your partner.
Yeah. Well, now, don't let me be flexing now.
Yeah.
That was an isolated incident.
Okay.
I was never invited to the Thanksgiving dinner now.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When the few times that I did run into him in the streets, he always left an impression on you.
Yeah.
That's kind of the moral to this whole story. Like Tyler Craig would say, that when you run across great people, you don't have to see them all the time.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? True. But when you do, they leave a lasting impression. Kind of like I left on B-High. When B-High first, maybe he knew how great I really was.
I knew too.
Yeah.
I knew how whack you was. That's what made me so angry too. Whack. Wiggity, whack. Yeah. I knew that. Wiggity, whack.
Yeah. No, that can't be right.
Jerry, man.
That's where we come from.
Yeah, that's where it come from. Wiggity, whack.
Double law, I got to talk to you next now. I don't think you want to engage. Don't go down that rabbit hole with B-High yet.
Chris,
don't say this fool.
But Jerry, man, back to you before we get to talking to Double Law, man. I want to talk to you about the DMX.
Okay.
Movie. You were shooting that before he had passed away.
Right.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about that movie? What was it about? What was the name of it? And how was it working with DMX on a professional level like that?
Well, shout out to Antonio Simmons, which was he was the director and also the EP of the movie, and that's how it was brought to my attention. And
I remember.
Actually, I met DMX before, because we started filming that movie about maybe like a year ago before he actually passed.
The name of the movie was?
The name of the movie was Dogman.
Dogman.
Yeah, Dogman and everything like that. And this was around the time where people would say X is probably uncontrollable and stuff like that. But X had a type of energy that when he walks in the room, you could just feel his energy. And when he opened his mouth up, you be sitting there like a kid and just listening to what he's saying. Especially when that man get to preaching.
He loved the Lord.
Boy.
He loved the Lord.
Boy, that man, besides him rapping and stuff like that, when I first met him, he kind of shot me as, okay, you got to kind of know him. You just don't run up to him, hey, DMX, I love you, wah.
Right.
Because you don't know.
Yeah.
He might turn you down. He might flip the script, because he tell you, he could flip real quick.
Right.
And so when I first met him, I was like, I kind of just played the background, just chilled. And, he told me, when he first seen me, he said, okay, I see what he wrote. Okay, you always keep you a little swollen little nigga with you. I had a little tight shirt on. I think I was lifting a couple pounds that time. Yeah, so that's what kind of broke the icing for me. When he said that to me, I was like, okay, kind of cool. So we start kicking it, you know what I'm saying? And then when Antonio brought him to the house so we could film the one of the scenes from the Dogman, which was like an action-packed movie. You take Belly and stuff like that. You get X just jumping through windows, and it's real exciting. The tempo is up here. Of course, his last couple of days of shooting with us, when he was at the house, man, we started filming. We played pool together. I gave him my last bottle of Henny. And from there on, he said, I'm at home. I said, yeah, man, you at home. He said he at home, man. And it was just a great dude, man. At the time, for the small time I spent with him, I was like, wow, man. I mean, who wakes up and they in the presence of DMX? You know what I mean?
Wow.
Which is, DMX wasn't just that person. He was like a drive, an energy. You know what I'm saying? And that energy was like he can always like you can look at X and he gonna tell you something that's gonna motivate you to do something great. You know what I'm saying? Like when he sat there and we was at my house and we was on the patio, outside the patio, and we sat there, man, and he just started kicking it. He started kicking it real hard, man, about God and about where he came from and where he went through and how he got there. You know, how he used to be a stick-up kid and coming from there to where he at right now and where God took him, you know, from doing drugs and stuff like that to where he at now. Whole bunch of positive stuff, man. And, you know, everybody started gathering around with him by then. We stopped shooting. Yeah. You know, we stopped shooting. We listened to this man that he sat there and he started preaching the truth about what's going on in these streets. Like he'd been here before all of us. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I was blown away. Like, man, if this dude had 300,000 people in a room and his voice was the only one to be heard, nobody would leave the place.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was just that powerful. So I was like, of course, when we film and you know, he had passed, you know, when he went back to New York.
How did you feel about that, Jerry? And I'm glad you brought that up right there. When you heard the news that he passed, one, where were you? And two, you know, what was your mind state at that particular point?
So I was at home, right, and Antonio Simmons, who's the director and the writer and also the EP, and as well as DMX cousin, that's his first cousin. So he been with him since day one. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the pictures, he was his right there dude, you know, his bodyguard or whatever like that, two at the same time, make sure somebody drove him over. So I heard, and then Antonio called me, and I called him. Actually, I called him, and I was like, "Big dog, is it true?" And he was just like, you know, it was just empty. Everything was just empty, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we was on the rise to go up to this next best, greatest thing of this chapter of his life. You know what I'm saying? And to be a part of that, that's like legend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like being a part of a legendary figure. I mean, you know, that's like great, man. That's like being part of you know, you got Martin Luther King calling you. You know what I'm saying? It's a movement. You know, and I was like, I was like, I was blown away by it, man. I was like, what? It can't be true. Then everybody calling me and stuff. I'm like, I don't know how to respond to that. I mean, you know, but
I called you.
everybody was calling me. And the more of the story was, you know,
at the house.
Yeah, he was just at the house, man. We playing pool and having a good old time.
Did you you know, a lot of
we even went to breakfast.
This and I want to piggyback out there. You know, a lot of time when someone passes, it always, you know, somebody be like, "Oh, well, I saw something," or, you know, he seemed troubled at the time, even though they were king like that. Did you see anything that would just that suggests that, you know, I might not see him when he walk out this door again? You know, like, I know it had to hit you like a ton of bricks, that it was just it was blind. Cause I have had people that have passed on me, but I said, you know what, I could see, you know, they kind of was going down this road, or, you know, even my son that just got shot 8 times. If somebody had called me and said he don't pass, it wouldn't be far fetched from me. I would still be sad about it, but my foresight, I kind of saw what was going. Did it blindside you just? That was the last time he walked out your house that you would see this man again?
Man, let me tell you, we was at my house filming, right, to about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. You know, that's from, we just was leaving my house. We got there about 7 p.m. or whatever, maybe earlier actually. It was like 2 p.m. we got to my house. You know, we was all day just filming and stuff. X was there the whole time, you know, and something was going on. You know, because even afterwards, even after we got filming, some discussions, you know, went down, and, you know, a whole bunch of extra stuff, you know, that I kind of just, I didn't want to be a part of, so I kind of just walked away from the situation, you know. But it's a slight rumor out there, you know, that, I don't know if y'all heard it or nothing like that. Y'all heard the rumor?
No, tell me what.
Oh man, I shouldn't say nothing then.
Say it.
That's you crawling on rocket water.
As long as it ain't gonna get me killed, and all the
yeah, I don't know, because when Martin Luther King started talking,
they would have known unless you told them.
Yeah. No, but on some real stuff, X was on, you know, he stopped doing drugs and stuff like that, you know.
Oh, okay.
And then when he went back to New York, man, it was said that he got hooked some type of way, and you know what I mean, that's what happened, you know, then you know, OD'd or something like
We've
that.
all been fighting demons, man. It ain't
Yeah,
nothing
man.
to be ashamed of.
You
know
gotta-
what I'm saying? Everybody got some type of crutch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what, I don't care, liquor, cigarettes, weed, blah, 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 females,
Yeah.
money,
Right.
gambling. There's all kind of different things.